welcome. We are L&C Auto Care, mobile mechanic in Teesside, and we've been called out to do an oil change on this Mark 1 MX5. Well, it's a Eunos, but yeah. Pretty basic engines, but these cars are really fun to drive. So we've driven onto low-rise ramps just to get a bit better access for the jack. Double axle stands, and if we just take a look down here, I'm not sure if you'll be able to see, but our oil filter is located there, and if we head underneath, there is our sump plug, and now it is very oily under here. I suggested last time I was here, that you get the cam cover done because it's leaking from the back, and yeah, this is the extent. So yeah, right back at the van. Today we are using a genuine Mazda oil filter. The car requires 1040 A3, sorry. So got that, oil jug ready. That's about it. We need, oh, that's what we need. We need a 19 for the sump nut. We have a little pack of, there we go, pack of copper washers, just in case the filter hasn't got one inside. Let's get under the car and we'll drain the oil. Right, we are under the car. We have our little TikTok shop light that runs a Milwaukee battery, really handy. Yeah, just focus a little bit better. We have a 19mm. Oh, that was a bit stiff. I'll just line this off. Good stuff. Just hold on to that angle because of the way that I've got my axle stands. Oh, to be fair, we should be fine. Yep. What we'll do is we'll jump upstairs and we'll just crack off the oil cap just to help that flow a little bit better. I'll pull the dipstick as well. There we go. While that's draining, what we'll do is we'll come over here. There is the oil filter there. Focus, there we go. These are hand tight, so hopefully no one's went mental with this because it's awkward to get your hand in. Even worse to get a tool in. No, it's coming off nicely. I can hear oil dripping, so that's a good sign. We'll keep it upright. Oh, we would have if we didn't drop it. It's really difficult to do with one hand because it's so tight with wires and pipes and sheet. And just like that, it's out. Nice Bosch filter. Spilled a bit of oil, but I'll still clean all that off anyway. There's so many pipes. Crap in the way. There we go. Let's just drain out there nicely. We'll clean all that off. Just leave it there for now. Leave it upright and it won't spill everywhere. Get some brake cleaner. Plenty in there. Yeah. Oil is starting to slow down a bit now. Mazda genuine oil filter ready to go on. As you can see, the rubber o-ring around the top, it is a bit dry, obviously from storage. What we'll do is we'll just put a bit of engine oil on that so that it doesn't grip when we're trying to spin it on. But we'll just put a thin bit of oil on the top. Now the fun bit, trying to get this oil filter through that hole with one hand. Didn't go that way. Just have to swap hands with the camera. Go around that way and down. really hard to show you and because of the position of the oil filter housing, but oh, it's spinning on nicely. Remember, it just needs to be hand tight. Any spinning filter just needs to be given a good little nip. Doesn't need anything massive, don't need any huge torque on it. There you go. And then when we come to do that next time, we know it's going to come off. Right, what we'll do is now we'll get back under. It looks like the oil's stopped dripping. We'll clean up the sump, put the sump hood back in, fill it back up with oil. So the oil is just onto a slow drip now. So we'll get the sump nut back in. What we'll do is we'll just give that a little nip for now. Nothing major. We'll clean off all of this sump because it is caked in oil. Come back, we'll just torque it and then we can put like a little paint mark on just so that when everything's all good, it's all being torqued up. Obviously there's no point doing it now with it all being so greasy and oily, so we'll clean it off first and get that done. So we've cleaned all the sump off now. I'm just going to torque it up and it is 22 Newton meters. Don't think it'll need much if I'm honest. Oh, nothing. There we go. So then what we'll do is we'll just put a bit of torque paint on there, just so that we know it's done. Also it's a bit messy, but yeah, that'll harden and then at least we'll know it's torqued up correctly and I'll know if anyone's been here and broke that paint sale basically. Yeah. Right, let's get upstairs, clean off what oil we spilt when we took the filter off and get some fresh oil in it. Right, so back in the van, we've got our 1040 A3, and what I'll do is I'll put a little link in the corner, this corner, and it'll be from the Comma app, displaying how much oil the vehicle takes. So it says 3.4 litres for a service fill. We've gone just below 3.5. What we'll do is we'll get that in, start the engine, make sure there's no leaks underneath before we drop it down, and then when it's on the floor we'll use the dipstick, take a level, and if it needs topping up it does. And we've got a little service sticker ready to go on. So it's on 154,000 now. It's due in 10,000 mile or basically the same date next year. We're going to put one of our little Fancy Auto Care stickers on the window. So if anyone wants one of these, give me a shout. I have loads of these somewhere. But yeah, if you want one, give me a shout. I'll post you one out. Let's get this oil in. Take our little cap off. Seat that out of the way. Right, this might be a bit funny. So what I'll do is I'll get started. I'll get the snout in, and I'll recut the video in. There we go. So we're pouring now. It was just too hard to get the snout to pour downwards with one hand. With it being 1040, it's rather thick, so it's very viscous, slower to pour in. So we'll just take your time a little bit. I won't bore you with this bit. So what we've done is we just took the cap off just to get a bit of air relief so that you're not creating a vacuum in the top. And now yep, that is pretty much it. Well, there's a little bit dripping out the end, can you see? We'll just wait for that to stop. Do this with one hand maybe. Oh, spill a little bit, is what it is. So we'll get this catch back on. And then we'll put our oil cap back on. Don't worry, I will clean what I've dripped. Put the dipstick in, we'll get back under, make sure nothing's leaking. no leaks so far. So what we'll do is we'll start it up. Just found the keys. Seems mad one of these cars being an automatic. Yeah. It's actually really comfortable, to be fair. I mean, it's close to 30-year-old, but yeah, these cars are super fun, by the way. Rear-wheel drive, practically like a go-kart because you sat on the floor. And they sound alright as well for what they are. Yep. So we'll get back under, make sure there's no leaks from the sump. Bit of exhaust fumes because the back box is in bad condition, but yeah, I'm happy with that, no leaks. We'll turn the engine off, we'll get it lowered down. Pull that old oil out of the way. We'll get it lowered down and we'll recheck the level. While we're waiting for the car to get a temperature, we're just going to decant the old oil into one of our little containers. Vehicle's firing away. We've got our jack and all our tools away ready. We just need to lift the car to warm up a little bit, and we'll check the dipstick, and if it needs a slight top up, we've got the oil there to do it. Obviously it comes in 5 litres, but with it only needing 3.4 there's spare oil for the customer as well. So what I'll do is, with it being quite an elderly car, we'll leave them the oil, and if it ever needs topping up, at least they've got it. No mess. And then that lives under there, tucked into that corner. Nearly dropped off on that. Nearly did a Kirby straight into the oil. The oil container fits perfectly under there. And then this is just another oil funnel. What that is, that sits in there, just prevents that falling out while we're driving, and just holds all of my little boxes in as well. So yeah, let's check the turn the car off and we'll check the oil level. I always just like to leave them on the top of the car so I don't lose them. I have got this lanyard that MS Recovery bought us. Got matching ones, so I've kind of just left that there, and I normally hang customers' keys on there, but I do often forget them. Right, so let's pull this dipstick. Give it a clean. And we're about, I would say that's about halfway. One more dip. Yeah, perfect. So I'm happy with that. That's halfway on the dipstick. Clean that off. There's nowhere really to attach a service sticker for these because the door cards are a bit, oh, just knife locked. The door cards are a bit small, so I've just fixed it there. And we've managed to put our LNC Auto Care sticker there. I also have one with our TikTok link on it. And on the other side, he's sporting as well. So, yeah, if you like this content, give me a like, give me a subscribe, and I'll bring you more.